The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep in the very first play. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, I love this call here by the offensive coordinator. Big playoff game, you take a shot downfield. Now, they didn't hit it, but I love the aggressive approach here early by this OC.
The 25 and 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Play action fake. Looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Fresh set of downs to the offense after that 1st down completion.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he's brought down there. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They're able to move the 6. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down in a big game.
There's the handoff. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here from the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. There's some space around the 30. What a stiff arm. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Grab made by the tight end. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The offense looking to start the drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. So here we go, off the huge gain they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll give it to Brown. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Powering through a tackle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
Automatic in the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. They'll run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Here comes a handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Keeps it on a design run. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The RPO to the right. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
He stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll try to run this one in.
That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Corners now playing a couple yards off the ball. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. One more play before they head to the locker room. second down.
Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Now begin with a quick throw to the left.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle, but forced down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
First and 10 now for the offense. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Looks right for a quick completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense has reached the red zone now. The shotgun handoff here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
No gain on second down, and they punch it in here. Third and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Oh, he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle by the tight end. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Leaning on the run game here late. He's got room to run. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
But this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up 4th down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Field goal is good, and they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. A catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
For the defense trying to get after this quarterback, I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a...
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need